Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, one of the things that we're all the beneficiaries of here in Baton Rouge is a great public library system. And what do you think of when you think of the library? Movies, right? No? Maybe books, but there's so much more than just books at the library. And here to tell us about it is Mary Stein. Welcome back to the show, Mary.
Thanks for letting me come on, Nils, and tell you about our fabulous new screening room products. Because you're right, we have movies, we have Blu-rays, we have DVDs, we have all that you can walk into any of our branches and then walk out with an armload of wonderful films. But we also have them up in the digital library. And we've had Indie Flicks for a while, which lets you see like the Sundance Festival nominees and such. That's really cool, and Baton Rouge is really becoming a good film town. But we just got some new things that I think your viewers are going to love. First of all, we have the Overdrive screening room, which is fun. It even includes Disney films, and you can just stream and screen hundreds and hundreds of films, fresh releases, and then some older releases. So a nice variety for any genre and any interest. But the thing that I'm most excited about is for the real film addicts, the Criterion Collection, which is a set of hundreds of classic films. And by classic, I mean Ingmar Bergman, Charlie Chaplin, John Ford, Jean-Luc Godard, Alfred Hitchcock. These are the titans of the film industry, 20th century films, starting with the silents all the way through about the 70s. And so if you want to see a Federico Fellini, there you have it anytime you want it through the Criterion Collection. And again, they're divided by genre. You can pick and choose different languages. You can go in for whatever interests you. There's a nice bit about the film. You can look up things about the author, the directors, excuse me, not the author, and really round out your film education. And then we have some serious things that we just got too, like the Stanford Briefing series. These are documentaries or actually online education, video education for the business set. It's coming out of Stanford University's School of Business. And so these are titans of the business world coming and speaking to the classes at Stanford and, you know, capturing that for us here in Baton Rouge, so we can all be the benefit of these kernels of knowledge and wisdom that the international business community has to offer. And all you need, Nils, is that library card.
Just that easy. And I know that's a way for people to come in, and they might not realize that all these resources are at their disposal, and there's so many ways that they can enrich themselves both personally and professionally, right?
That's right. The hits just keep on coming. If you want leisure learning, yes. If you want your hobbies, if you just want an escape, we have all that, but we also have workforce development. And here in Baton Rouge, with film being such an important part of our local economy and cultural economy, being well educated on cinematic history is almost part of workforce development now. So we're happy to help with that.
Just a few seconds left. Tell the folks where they can go to find out more about these great offerings that you have.
Just go to ebrpl.com and click on the digital library.
I know I'll be looking forward to heading right there and downloading all the classic movies. We're, of course, all old film buffs here. So thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it. Sounds like a great offering for the public.
Thanks, Nils.
Sure thing. Well, they're out there right now keeping you safe from Medicare fraud. It's the Senior Medicare Patrol doing great work. Take a look, everyone.
The Senior Medicare Patrol is federally funded by the Administration for Community Living. And in Louisiana, we're sponsored by EQ Health Solutions. Our mission is to empower Medicare beneficiaries, their families, and caregivers to prevent, detect, and report fraud, abuse, and waste through outreach, counseling, and education.
And they're telling us out of the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services in Washington that anywhere from 60 to 100 billion, that's with a B, is lost by fraud, abuse, error, and waste each year in this nation. That's an eye-opener. All I know is good medicine. All I know are physicians who practice good medicine, but there are some that are not, and there are people who will take advantage of your Medicare number and buy all sorts of things with it.
In Louisiana, we have over 800,000 Medicare beneficiaries. We have 3 full-time staff with a limited budget. It's a grant program. We have 46 wonderful volunteers, but 800,000 people to reach with the few numbers that we have to support the program is daunting. So volunteers are critical for us to reach the Medicare beneficiaries across the entire state.
We are looking for someone who is not afraid to stand up in front of a group and maybe give a 15 to 20-minute presentation on Medicare fraud prevention. They talk to them about protecting their Medicare summary notice, detecting fraud, waste, and abuse on their Medicare summary notices, and then how to report that. We're also looking for volunteers who like to work at health fairs, where they stand at a booth and they hand out literature, giveaways. We provide all of that information for them.
Well, in my particular case, I answered in an ad about Spanish-speaking volunteers for SMP. One of my favorite programs is Social Security and Medicare. The costs are very high, and incrementally every year it goes up higher and higher. And if fraud is one of the reasons, then I will do whatever is necessary to help. I can utilize my intelligence, my knowledge, my experience, my organizational skills, and if I don't have any of those, then I can acquire them because I'm dealing with people that are very capable. They are able to tell you exactly, well, this is what you can do, this is what's going to happen, this is the result. At the same time, some of the younger people are more knowledgeable about Medicare activities that I am not.
When that Medicare notice comes in, hopefully you can check the date, know the doctor that you saw is the doctor who's listed, and that the service that was given to you, you received, and the tests that you went to take, and the procedure, and even the hospital you were admitted to is accurate, and that you care. And if you find that it isn't, that's something you should take up with the provider, or either your plan, or if you're not satisfied with that, or you can't get an answer for it that's clear to you, that you contact the Senior Medicare Patrol for them to investigate. Because I think that not only is it fraud and abuse, it's also error and waste.
It's just very simple. Look at your bill. Now, I've been looking at my bills forever because it's my money, but your money, which is basically what I'm looking out for now, and you know, the federal government doesn't have any money. This is the taxpayer money that we need to watch out for.
We have found that retired professionals are a good fit for this type of work and the type of volunteers that are important to this program. If you feel that you can help us, we would greatly appreciate you calling our toll-free number, 877-272-8720, and talk with us. You can also go to our website, stopmedicarefraudla.org, and complete a questionnaire, read more about our program, or look at some of the testimonies from other volunteers and get more information about our organization.
When we come back on Across Louisiana, find out why you should go read with the Wilson Fund. Don't miss it.